So a white guy is almost 45% less likely to get a divorce if he marries a black woman than if he marries a white woman. It's actually shocking that it's that high. Marriages including a black husband and a white wife were more prone to divorce than those composed of black husbands and black wives. So black men are the best off with black women, and they're the worst off of any racial pairing. So Hispanic and black, white and black, white and Hispanic, Asian and Hispanic, out of all the pairings, a black man and a white woman are the least successful statistically. White women are most likely to have a marriage end in divorce than any other race of women. And that's where I get into how it is beneficial for white women to know this. And it's nothing that we should be like offended by or anything like that. Again, these are statistics. People have lives that go against statistics every day. Now, here's another similarity between white men and black women. Black women make the least amount when they're with a black man. A white man makes the least amount of money when he's with a white woman. So that is kind of unique. Okay, but this is what I really wanted to get into because this is shocking. Of all the pairings, right? So the white man with the black woman is the most successful of all interracial pairings, right? That is with the fact that a white husband and a black wife are more likely than any other racial pairing to be going into that marriage as a second marriage with children, both of which substantially make divorce far more likely. So imagine if white men and black women didn't have to wait until they were like 50 and divorced with kids to realize that they're actually a good match. You know, imagine if people were kind of more open from the beginning, just how even more likely to be in successful marriages a white man and a black woman would be. I asked my husband, I was like, how could it be this stark? Like, does it really just boil down to gratitude?
How could it really be this stark, folks? Now, obviously, this is a white woman narrating this based off statistics and things of that nature. So we obviously can't argue with statistics, but we know how different things can be skewed and there's different studies and things like that. But here's one that basically is good for the sisters and basically saying why you bros should not deal with white women, but it's okay for us as sisters to deal with the white guys. Now, at the end of the day, JR Wisdom, you love who you love. I'm a product of an interracial, I wouldn't even say a couple, but just my mom being a side chick. So I'm a product of that. So it is what it is. I'm pro interracial, so on and so forth. But in terms of community building, I get it. But it's very interesting what she was saying in terms of a white man and a white woman. A white man makes the least amount of money when he's with a white woman. How about a lot of times, bros, if you just don't get married, you go keep all your money at the end of the day. But I'm just joking. White man with a white woman, white couples make the least amount of money. That sounds very strange. A black man, what is it? Was it 44% or something like that? Most likely to end in divorce. And he's not going to make a lot of money and things like that if he deals with a white woman. White women, according to her study, are the most problematic in terms of situations, but black women can only work out. It's a match made in heaven if the sister swirls or divests with Zaddy. So ladies, rejoice. I guess you have your little statistics here to back up how you feel and why the bros should not deal with you. And black men making the least amount of money, whatever. Let's get back to her whole study here and let's see.
And he was like, you know what, Cassie, I think it does. It's like, hey, we're both like the people that get, you know, all the crap from our respective communities. It's relatable. Like, they can kind of relate on that level. That's my guess as to why, even despite all the odds against them, the white man and black woman is the most successful racial pairing. For black men, you hear a lot of the blame for the low marriage rates, for women not being compliant, women not being submissive, they're not feminine enough, they're not, this or that enough. I mean, it turns out that when Black women date interracially, they tend to actually be capable of being, good wives and having successful long-term relationships with other races of men, whereas Black men can't really say the same. When they're matched with other races of women, they're even less likely to be successful than if they're with Black women. And white women and Black men are the absolutely least successful of any racial pairing. So these issues going on where Black women are the ones most commonly blamed for the breakdown of the Black family, white men tend to be most commonly blamed for the breakdown of the white family. And really, most of the statistics and studies and surveys tend to show that it's the exact opposite. The common denominator in these are actually the Black man and the white woman.
So the common denominator in all these breakdowns is the Black man and the white woman, even though they're the problem in this whole world, even though they shouldn't be together. So what she's basically saying is, you Black women, you are a lot more fun, fit, feminine, and submissive and cooperative when you're with Zaddy. And I know a lot of you guys are going to go into saying, well, this is that bedwench complex. This is the master complex, which is kind of like what this lady is saying. Now, bros, you are only exclusively to be with Black women only, because that's the only way you're really going to be successful. A Black woman can be with whoever, because obviously the Black woman is magical. The Black woman is God, right? So she can be with whoever and make them better, including the Black men. But Black men, once you divest, it's all going down the drain. You guys need to learn to choose better. You guys need to learn to pick better and stay with the sisters in your community. Meanwhile, the sisters can do whatever. I don't know. This is very strange. White women, Black men, even though there are some statistics that the Black woman is the least married and something along the lines of the Asian man, as well as these two need to be together, Black woman and the Asian man, whatever. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation right here. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps us support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen, guys, and that's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Can't forget Tony.
50.